PCs that we use in the earlier times, it used to process very little data, all right? There was not a lot of data processing needed because technology wasn't evolved that much. So if you guys remember, we used floppy disks back then, and floppy disk was used to store small amounts of data. But later on, hard disks were created, and those used to store GBs of data. But now, if you look around, there's data everywhere around us. All right, we have data stored in the cloud. We have data in each and every appliance at our houses. Similarly, if you look at smart cars these days, they're connected to the internet, they're connected to our mobile phones, and this also generates a lot of data. What we don't realize is that evolution of technology has generated a lot of data. Alright, now initially there was very little data and most of it was even structured. Work of tools or devices that communicate and transfer data through the internet. So various devices are connected to each other through the internet and they communicate with each other. Alright, now the communication happens by exchange of data or by generation of data. Now, these devices include the vehicles we drive, they include our TVs, our coffee machines, refrigerators, washing machines, and almost everything else that we use on a daily basis. Now, these interconnected devices produce an unimaginable amount of data. Guys, IoT data is measured in zettabytes, and 1 zettabyte is equal to trillion gigabytes. So, according to a recent survey by Cisco, it's estimated that by the end of 2019, which is almost here, the IoT will generate more than 500 zettabytes of data per year. And this number will only increase through time. It's hard to imagine data in that much volume. Imagine much of data. It's only going to cause us a migraine. So guys, having to deal with this much data is not something that traditional BI tools can do. Okay, we no longer can rely on traditional data processing methods. That's exactly why we need data science. It's our only hope right now. Now let's not get into the details yet. Moving on, let's see how social media is adding on to the generation of data. Now, the fact that we are all in love with social media, it's actually generating a lot of data for us. Okay, it's certainly one of the fuels for data creation. Now, all these numbers that you see on the screen are generated every minute of the day. Okay, and this number is just going to increase. So, for Instagram, it says that approximately 1.7 million pictures are uploaded in a minute. And similarly, on Twitter, approximately 348,000 tweets are published every minute of the day. So guys, imagine in 1 hour how much that would be, and then imagine in 24 hours that is generated through social media. It's unimaginable. Imagine processing it and then trying to figure out, the important insights from this much data. Analyzing this much data is going to be very hard with traditional tools or traditional methods. That's why data science was introduced. Data science is a simple process that will just extract the useful information from data. All right, it's just going to process and it's just going to extract what is needed. Now, guys, apart from social media, there are other factors as well which contribute to data generation. These days, all our transactions are done online. We shop online. We even buy homes online these days. You can even sell your pets. Not only that, when we stream music and we watch videos on YouTube, all of this is generating a lot of data. Not to forget, we've also brought healthcare into the internet world. BitFit, which basically tracks our heart rate and it generates data about our health conditions. Education is also an online thing right now. That's exactly what you are doing right now. So with the emergence of the internet, we now perform all our activities online. Okay, obviously this is helping us, but we are unaware of how much data we are generating. What can be done with all of this data, and what if we could use the data that we generated to our benefit? Well, that's exactly what data science does. Data science is all about extracting the useful insights from data and using it to grow your business. Now, before we get into the details of data science, let's see how Walmart uses data science to grow their business. So guys, Walmart is the world's biggest retailer with over 20,000 stores in just 28 countries. Okay, now it's currently building the world's biggest private cloud
गुड आफ्टरनून एवरीवन। आ रहा है ना? गुड आफ्टरनून एवरीवन। यूट्यूब पे देखो, सुनाई दे रहा है?